Parental discretion is advised.
Yeah, I'm just doing a VC because I smoked a lot of Blue Lotus and I'm like laying on a boat. But what I'm trying to say is it is very much the latter. I don't deny that stuff is going on in some of the groups, but it's a little bit like how on Kiwi Farms there are freaks that argue for lowering the age of consent, or people who get arrested like Wolf Tone or whatever. Those people are like a very small minority of Kiwi Farms, and you could make the same argument for them and say Kiwi Farms was set up as like a harassment site. So like, how can you claim that it isn't everyone? But that's not true. Like, 764 was never set up as like a child extortion ring. It was most of the people who were there from the start were children. It was basically set up as just like a more extreme splinter group of dog spin. It was more considered like, it was just meant to be an edgier dog spin, like an edgier group. Like, yes, people cut names into themselves. Yes, people swat and hack people, but like that, it isn't kids. Like, to my knowledge, no one I know is doing that. I'm not saying that there aren't people in 764 that do that, but I can't do anything about those people. Like, I'm not in groups with them. I don't know who they are. Me and my friends disavow them. Like, what do they want me to do? And like, that's the thing. It's like, if I see that happening, I will do everything within my power to ban the person who I see doing it and to file a police report. I'm pretty sure most of the people getting arrested for it were sold out by people in 764, but there isn't really anything I can do about the bad apples. Like, I'm not, like, the groups that they're in, I have no powers over, so that's an issue. And with me, it's very frustrating because my group would never ever do that. Like, we're very anti that. Like, we have no problem with adults cutting shit into themselves. I don't give a fuck, right? Like, if an unstable adult woman is cutting names into herself, I don't care, okay? Like, okay, yeah, it's fucked. If it gets posted anywhere on a website, okay, yeah, then I'd have a problem. Then it's revenge porn. But people sharing each other doing weird shit, like cutting and like satanic stuff within the group, that isn't, in my opinion, a problem. It's not like kids are being encouraged to do it. It's not like it's being shared anywhere. But with Sprayheader, he's trying to say that every single person who has ever been in 764 or friends of anyone in 764 is tarnished by the same paintbrush, and that's just wrong. Anyone who knows anything about these groups knows that they are so loosely connected within themselves. Like, it's a mess. Like, you know how there are Kiwi Farm Discord servers that have nothing to do with Kiwi Farms, right? And people can get arrested if they do fucked up shit there. Yeah, that doesn't mean it is Joshua Moon's fault. And that's what I'm trying to say here, is that, yeah, it's true that there are FBI articles and stuff, but I'm trying to say it isn't me and my friends that those articles are about. And like, we have never encountered those people. And if we did, we'd probably snake them out. So it's fucking annoying. Because it's like, like, it's just irritating to see someone take this and turn it into something it isn't when there's actual child exploitation happening. Like, Sprayheader doesn't care about the fact that there's child pornography on Trollcow Farm. Even though I literally have an email exchange with hosting providers that prove that. Like, I would genuinely go to court if Trollcow Farm tried to sue me for, like, defamation. I could prove this. Like, I can prove this. I have, like, the only reason I have the proof is because I was, like, one of the victims of that. And then some other people who had friends on that website also messaged me, because at that point I was known by, like, the site as the website's Vordrack. But Sprite doesn't talk about that. He also doesn't talk about the fact that Gator is a pedophile and that Flamenco is a pedophile. He's out here giving information to Jim, but Jim is more friendly with pedophiles than I've ever been. I can't name any of my friends that have been caught watching, like, Lolly or caught doing, like, watching child porn. Like, that's interesting. Like, that's interesting, Jim. Like, Spritehead is friends with friends with, I mean, handing information to Jim as if Jim isn't, friendly with people who basically are interested in children. It's like 10 out of 10 spray header. You're having a go at me for like group chats that I've literally never been in, that are like loosely connected to the ones I am in, and in a bad way, as in we don't like them. But spray headers out here giving information to someone that's like friends with like literal pedophiles, like that is funny. It's always the pedos saying everyone else is a pedo.